the first main topic we are going to talk about is the questing system and the reward system. So we currently have two types of questing: CoC questing, which is low NPCs and low tag rewards, and SoC questing, which is more NPCs and higher tag rewards. But due to the recent changes, that doesn't apply anymore, sadly, because now we have a really nerfed questing system. Like if you're level, I don't know, if you're level 50 and someone else is level, I don't know, 175, both of you will get the same reward from questing, which isn't fair, because as a higher level, you need more tags to level up than a level 50, right? Plus, there's a new level up system as well, which is 48% or 50%. Not, no, I actually think it's 48% increased tags for you to level up, which that makes it even more difficult to level jump, or even get tags in general. Imagine a level 1 getting the same amount as a, I don't know, level 400 from questing rewards. This literally feels like getting ripped off from your hard-earned level, and it makes it seem useless for you wasting all that time leveling up to get more tags and just to have that taken away, and someone else that is lower level than you getting the same amount of tags as you isn't balanced at all whatsoever. And that's why this is one of the main issues that's wrong with the game so far. Should the original like reward system be nerfed? I mean, to a certain extent, yes. I can see why VNL did that in the first place, but to have it this nerfed is completely shocking and makes things even like worse than fairly balanced. We want a reward system that is fairly balanced, like not too buffed and not too nerfed. Currently, right now, we are getting random rewards. Like for instance, me being level 75, I actually got a quest that gave me 100 tags, and this was when I was party questing with my friend, and and to put even more salt to the wound, we got a really bad reward, like a really bad like bonus as well on top of that. So yeah. Recently, I've been hearing that the questing system got changed again. I've been hearing that it got buffed, that it got nerfed, and etc. So I asked a couple of my close friends to test this for me, and I asked the level 75, and she got 200 tags. I asked the level 120, and he got 500 tags. Then, which is myself, I quested, which I'm level 175, and I got 800 tags. And also I asked the level 224, and he got 1,000 tags. Like, it was close to 1,000 tags. And finally I asked a level 326, and he got 1,000 1,050 name tags. This is like, I don't know, like this is completely way better. Like honestly, because after the merge changes, instead of everyone getting like constant rewards, went to getting random rewards, like either getting 100 tags all the way through 1,000 tags, and now back to getting a constant amount of tags, but it's now nerfed. Which, I mean, the amount is fair, but it's buffed from the previous changes, that's for sure. So yeah, this is going in the right direction. The second main topic we're going to talk about is the lunch money crisis that we currently have in the game right now. Due to the recent changes that VNL did, they removed the option to sell VIP items like a scooter or gift box or any other way that you used to sell VIP items in the market to get lunch money. It's all gone. The reason to this is unknown, but it's not a pay-to-win thing that people are speculating about, because you cannot buy lunch money from the ATM at all. So what's the deal with this change? Me personally, I don't know what happened. Like, lunch money is extremely important to repair armor after fighting and questing in general, or buying a few items from the ATM, from the VNL shops around the city for lunch money. But other than that, I don't know why this honestly happened. And it was a bad choice to remove this feature, no offense, because how are we able to repair items now? I mean, I mean, there's a way to repair. I mean, there's a way to get repair kits for basically free by just crafting them, right? By getting one bent fork from the green nuggets and one duct tape from the zombies to get 250 repair kits. But not many people know that because it's a craftable item. It's a huge lunch money saver at the same time when you are repairing your armor. So yeah. Also, there has been some changes as well for this. For instance, when questing, we used to get like 50 to 69 or anything below 70 lunch money, but now we are able to get a really increased amount of lunch money. Like for me, for instance, I get like 1,000 lunch money per NPC that drops lunch money. That's actually pretty common. I don't know if that's the same for everyone else or not, but yes, it's pretty common for me as well. And also, I will post and also you guys would see a couple of screenshots at the screen right now, um, of like different levels. Getting lunch money. It's completely different, but it is increased for sure. And also the NPCs that you kill outside of the city or school, you are able to get lunch money as well by killing those NPCs. For example, I killed a green alien earlier today, and I got like 200 lunch money, and I was like, what the, you know, and yeah, even the noobs, they got even the noobs after they got that starter pack, they can kill a green alien and they could get like 200 like lunch money easily like that. So it's like wow, it's completely amazing. And also, I think that the zombie kid is another one that drops lunch money. I'm not sure. You guys will see the screenshot on the screen, if it's true or not. But yes, I honestly think that it's true as well that the zombie kid drops lunch money. I mean, it should, right? I remember getting lunch money. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably going crazy, but you guys will see the result in the screen. But anyway, so apart from all of this, what are you guys' thoughts about the lunch money topic? You know, how it was and the changes that happened to you guys. Are you guys feeling good about this? Or are you guys feeling bad about this? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below as well. The third main topic we are going to talk about is the fighting system alone. We can all agree that the fighting system is lacking on being an actual fighting system and that it's currently all based on rage rooms. Me personally, I feel like the rage rooms are some sort of abilities. Like in other MMOs and other games in general, there's a normal fighting system and then there's these special abilities. And when you use these special abilities, they have cooldowns. And this is what this game has, but it's not balanced. What I mean by that is that the rage system or rage moves in general is too much spam. That it doesn't matter how much rage you have in your rage bar after you use your certain amount of rage move, it doesn't matter because you can quickly use it. Because you can quickly use that exact same rage move over and over again until you have to rebuild that rage bar again, and then it repeats all over again without a cooldown in place. But if they added some sort of cooldown, it can it can become fairly balanced because the rage system are special abilities to help you speed up fights, like the original nerd rage system from School of Chaos. That's what I consider the rage system to be. And other people can agree and disagree with me, which is completely fine. I understand why. But this is why there's a whole war about the rage system. It's not about it's I mean it's not about the rage moves because it's not a bad feature, but it's because it's heavily unbalanced in the fighting system alone. This is part 2 of the fighting system. Previously, as you guys already heard, I was talking about the rage system and how it needs to be fixed. In this part, I'm going to talk about the fighting system and the main suggestion we would like to say to make the fighting system more complex and not just be one fighting system forcefully mixed with the rage system. The main suggestion we would like to say and want it to be brought back in the game is trip fighting. One thing I would like to say is that trip fighting was temporarily removed. It wasn't completely removed from the game. I don't know where these rumors started, but it was but it's false, and it has been temporarily removed. So stop believing these fake rumors, because VNO is going to bring back trip fighting in the future, but he has special plans for it. So, with that out of the way, let's start. So I talked to VNO a few days later after the merge happened during the first week of complete chaos, and I wanted to know what were his plans with trip fighting. Was it completely removed, temporarily removed, or what happened with trip fighting? And this is what he said. Honestly, it's only a handful of players who are really vocal about it that care for it. They're really annoying to fight against. They like it because 90% of the players can't do anything to them, and they can kill people 100 levels higher, which is not balanced gameplay. It was not the original intent of Tackle. We will add Tackle back, but not in a glitch way. Right now, all you gotta do is press B and everything you touch gets tripped. You're supposed to run for a while and body check someone. Gotta build up momentum before it should work. So, what this means is that you need to run around. You need to run around, gather momentum, and once your momentum is at a certain pace, which is completely all filled up, then you can finally start to trip fight. But if they uppercut you or you stop running, your momentum is gone, and you can no longer trip people. I mean, me personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong with this, because Vienna's not removing tackle or anything in those lines. He's just rebalancing it. Once tackle comes back in the game, we need to gather momentum by running around in a circle so we can trip people. It's basically just trip fighting with extra steps. That's all to it. But there's going to be a bit of a problem. We cannot have tackle and rage fighting be one and the same, because if it comes out like that, there's not going to be different fighting systems. You're basically going to be trip fighting with rage, and that's not going to be fun. I'd rather let trip fighting be its own separate fighting system, and let rage fighting uh, be its own separate fighting system. Because I remember before the merge even started, people wanted to see OS versus the rage system that City of Chaos has. And me personally, I still want to see that happen, because it will be fun having two separate systems, way different than each other. And I also have an idea on how it can be different. For example, let's say that you choose trip fighting. You equip the trip fighting mechanic, or I don't know how it's going to work, but you equipped it right. Instead of your rage bar being a rage bar, it's a momentum bar, and we all know how the rage bar works. That you need to hit players to get your rage bar filled up. But for this instance, you need to run around in a circle or just run around in general, so you can build up your momentum bar. And once your momentum bar is filled up, you can trip people and stuff. That's my example slash suggestion on how trip fighting should be. And also, if you choose trip fighting or tackle, or whatever you want to call it these days, you cannot use rages for your advantage. And for the people that want to stick with the rage system that City of Chaos has, they can use their rages, but they cannot use trip fighting to make things balanced, and also to have two separate fighting systems. And to have two separate fighting systems, and that's how it should be, because that's what people wanted before before the merge, because they wanted to see OS versus the rage system from City of Chaos. And now here's a list of the good things that happened before and after the merge itself, like finally getting constant updates, bug and exploit fixes are happening, VIPs drop from NPCs in quests, and also outside in the city and school. Lunch money drops from NPCs in quests and outside of the city and school have been increased. NPCs outside of the mall and school have levels. Once those levels increase from those NPCs outside, you start to get more tags from the loot boxes. New rages, new combos, swimming feature, the merge itself, CoC houses. You can swim in the sandy island. The castle is in nighttime mode. Better quest, kinda. New seasonal rewards in the smuggler. The option of clan wars, tournaments, and bounties. Counter blocking. New UI for inventory and everything else. Inventory folders, and finally the quick sell shop. And finally, here's some of the main suggestions that players have been asking for before and after the merge. The addition of chicken legs in the vending machine. Letting players choose ATM items from the ATM machine, but only premium items that are allowed to be sold. Only. And also new premium items like the Eagle Flywings and etc. Live events. Character customizations. Girl items. This has been confirmed by this has been confirmed by VNL in his Instagram that there's going to be more girl items coming in the game. So that's pretty insane for the girl players that play this game, or the cosplayers as well. We wouldn't judge. The return of trip fighting, which I already talked about. Main topic. Condition upgrade, or the addition of a possible condition upgrade module. Rages cost too much VIPs, and there needs to be a price rebalancing. And finally, be able to sell rages in the quick sell shop, but make it have a level requirement to sell the rages in the shop, because there's always people trying to exploit the system. You know who you are, and you know who I'm talking about. There's no need to make these constant World War IIIs and to target someone over and over again to make changes happen, because that's not how things are ever going to get fixed if you truly care about the game. This video alone was 10 times harder to make than the looter video that I did months ago, by gathering everyone's thoughts and suggestions on how to make the looter balance in the game, and also to not make School of Chaos players suffer when the merge comes. And now that it came, there's no problems with the looters, thanks to us. I don't understand why people think that VNO is not listening to us. I mean, he is listening, but he doesn't have to respond to us 100% of the time, because they are developing the game and they need that precious time. Like, for instance, the development of City of Chaos. Don't get me wrong, he could have updated School of Chaos by fixing bugs, adding new items, new features, and etc. But the game itself would have been at a huge risk every single time they were going to add something to it. And that's why CoC, and that's why City of Chaos and the merge happened, to try and save School of Chaos. Because he cares about the game and about the players. If he didn't care, he would have simply said goodbye to School of Chaos, and the game would either rot away or get banned. I understand that players want these old School of Chaos features to be in the game. We all understand that, but no one said that they weren't coming back, unless VNL himself said that no, they aren't returning. So there's still hope in those features coming back, because VNL didn't say no. So please stop believing these fake rumors, because it honestly doesn't really affect VNL himself nor the game in general. It just shows how people are easily manipulated by other people. No offense. And that's the end of that. So please consider supporting us to show VNL that we care about him and that we care about the game, because we want it to succeed and be fair for everyone in the future. So please feel free to share your thoughts and suggestions on these main issues in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for listening and watching this video, and hope that changes start to happen soon. Bye bye.